Artlist.io.
We gon' give them what they came for. We gon' take it up from last year. Shoot 'em a shot while I'm long range. Me and the team on the same thing. Stay down, never switched up. Only thing changed was the game. I'm in the zone now. Nothing can change what we on now. When I pull up, know what's going down. Put on the gas and it's going down.
Music licensing reimagined.
You running the game now. Foot on the gas, get slowed down. No, my team we holding it down. We know we running it now. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change.
Artlist.io.
Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Tell them that's like I'm taking a shot for my enemies. I can't waste no more time on my energy. I know they not got it on lock or T3. That's a long shot.
Music licensing reimagined.
Taking the lead now while they watching. You can leave now while the option. Taking the wealth, yeah, I gotta win. Watch me kick that up, no, they won't let me in. I'm running the bank now. Put on the gas, get slowed down. No, watch it, we holding it down. We know we running it now. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change. Watch the game change.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Sunday night. Y'all know what it is. Welcome to Sports Chat with Mr. 33. I am Mr. 33. And we're gonna talk about a lot of things. We got the NFL that played today. Coach D, what up though? I ain't gotta get into the chat, you right there. But a lot of NFL was played today. Games overseas in London again. All the way down to this, I guess y'all want to call this game on Sunday night. But we got all of those games. We got WNBA. We got the National League Championship Series started today between the Mets and the Dodgers. And we may get into this very some people saying it's controversial win in boxing. Excuse me. Nah, you got them all. Which one you lost? You got them all. But we're going to start with, football because it just ended. And we're going to talk about some division leaders. So 2 division leaders played in one game. The Washington Commanders, the leaders of the NFC East, versus the Baltimore Ravens, who was the leaders of the AFC North. And the Baltimore Ravens, they defeated the Washington Commanders today, 30-23, as Lamar Jackson put on a great show today, going 20 of 26, 323 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Derrick Henry had run the ball for 132 yards for 24 carries. And as a team, Baltimore ran the ball for 176 yards. So that's close to 500 yards of total offense. But Jaden Daniels didn't have a bad game per se. He didn't turn the ball over, that's for sure. He was 24 of 35, 269 yards with 2 touchdowns. McLaurin had a pretty good day, 6 for 53, Zach Ertz was the leading receiver with 68 yards. But today it was all about the rushing attack of the Baltimore Ravens. It took them to the victory as they held the ball for 36 minutes, and the Commanders only had it for 23. You could say, well, rounded off 24. So it was 36 to 24 as far as uh, bro, at best, it was a draw, but I would have gave it to Arthur. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that because I didn't. I'm trying to understand what did I miss where the controversies at as far as that match, but uh, yeah. So Baltimore advances and wins, and they go up to 4-2. They still lead their division, and Washington drops to 4-2 as their division lead. Also in the NFL, we have the Steelers played today. The Steelers won in convincing fashion, excuse me, and they won 32 to what was it, 32 to 13? Yeah, 32 to 13 as they stay atop of they stay tied with Baltimore with the division lead. Justin Fields had an okay day. He was 14 to 24, 145 yards. Uh, Najee Harris. Najee Harris had 106 yards with only 14 carries. But the Pittsburgh Steelers defense, it came back. Some people may say it was just because it was the Raiders. Aiden O'Connell had 127 passing yards, 27-40, a touchdown and a pick. Brock Bowers led off, the Raiders with 71 receiving yards. But the win today keeps Pittsburgh tied. They're tied with Baltimore, and the loss by the Raiders dropped them to 2-4. And, as we go through all the games and things like that, but there was a wild one in at the NFC South. The NFC South saw the Saints play the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers jumped out to a 17-0 lead. Then the Saints scored 27 unanswered to take the lead. Then all of a sudden, Tampa Bay scored 24 unanswered. So Tampa Bay won. I said Baltimore, I meant Tampa Bay. So the Buccaneers won the game 51 to 27 in a very wild game. Baker Mayfield, some people might say this is good, but I don't. He was 24 of 36, 325 yards, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Yeah, they did. Chris Godwin had 125 receiving yards with 2 touchdowns with 11 receptions. Spencer Rattler, it was his first game. He's a rookie. And he did okay. He got 2 interceptions, but he was 22 of 40 for 243 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. They try to keep it simple for him, but Baker was trying to keep them in the game, I guess, with them 3 interceptions. But the defense came through. They had some turnovers, some fumbles. I think they had 4 turnovers as a whole. Let me make sure. Because I think, like I said, I think they had Tampa had 3. They had 4 turnovers. And stayed tied with the Atlanta Falcons, who also won today as they played the Carolina Panthers. And they won their game in pretty much convention fashion, 38 to 20. They didn't really have to do too much today as Kirk Cousins was only 19 of 30 for 225 yards, 1 touchdown. Algiers, the running back, had 105 yards on 18 carries. Drake London had 74 with a touchdown, 6 receptions. Andy Dalton, the red rifle, he wasn't up to the game today. 26 of 38, 221 yards, two touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So you can't keep turning the ball over, especially when you're on a team that doesn't have the comeback prowess as some other the top ranked teams. So Atlanta won their game. They were 4-2. They come 4-2, and the Panthers are 1-5 in last place of the division. So the Texans, they played. They lead the AFC South. They played the Patriots, won in convincing fashion, 41-21. As CJ Stroud didn't have the best of games. He was 20 of 31, 192 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a pick. Joe Mixon ran the ball 13 times for 102 yards. Stephon Diggs had a good game, replacing their the Texans' top wide receiver, and had 6 catches for 77 yards and a touchdown. And for the Patriots, they started their rookie quarterback for the first time, Drake May. He was 20 of 33, 243 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. But like I said, when you doubling opponents up, whether it's total yards, whether it's time of possession, it's hard for that opponent to come back and and this is a young Patriot team. So, the Texans did what they had to do. They came back and won the game. Well, excuse me, they was never trailing. They just won it in convincing fashion, and now lead the AFC South with a 5-1 record. And they're not really being challenged in their division. But that's pretty much it as far as, the highlights as far as, the NFL. We still got Monday Night Football, as the Bills and Jets will be playing for first place tomorrow. The Chiefs have a bye. We saw Thursday night, San Francisco and Seattle. They're on top of their division. Minnesota had a bye. And as I just said, the Falcons and Buccaneers are still atop of the NFC South, 4-2 in their division. In WNBA news, Game 2 was played today at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. The New York Liberty won the game 80-66. They defeated the Minnesota Lynx. Minnesota is a very tough team, right? They came in, they shocked the Liberty in game 1. Liberty came out with a little more fire and passion, but the Lynx just kept keep chopping down a lead. The lead will be 10. The Lynx will bring it down to 1, going back and forth. But Brianna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu and those guys, they put it together and extended the lead at the end of the game with the last 2 minutes to tie that series up at 1. Game 3 will be in Minnesota on Wednesday at 8:00. As far as baseball, the National League Championship Series started today. The New York Metropolitans played the Los Angeles Dodgers. For those that don't know, the Metropolitans are the Mets, but that's their name, Metropolitans. But LA came out swinging in the first inning. They scored 2 runs, and that's all they needed as they defeated the New York Mets 9-0. an outstanding pitching performance by the Dodgers as a collective. And game two will be tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Now, there was a boxing match that took place. It was yesterday, right? And I watched it, and I'm looking, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, how could they? I'm watching the fighters compete. Uh, I didn't like Commander. What up now? This the fight. It was Arthur Beterbiev versus Dmitry Bivol, and like I said, it was a fight. It was a good. I thought it was a good fight, but I thought it was. I didn't see the controversy. I believe that I didn't see no. What I didn't see was when they go to the scorecards and they said one was a tie. I did not see that. I don't know if Coach D would agree with that or not, but I didn't see the tie. I didn't see, yeah, because the first card read 115, and I'm like, I didn't see that. Now, if they was going to make it unanimous, I think people would have been. I think people would have been even more in an uproar. But like I said, I didn't really see what the commotion was about. Excuse me. I thought it was a convincing fight. I thought that you know, uh, Better B was in control for most of the fight. Realist, what's going on? Good evening. And like I said, I didn't see the controversy behind it, but Better B, he won the fight. Dmitry Bivol is like, nah, I'm going to protest. Uh, so we're going to hear some more about it. But it was more about landing. I think it was more about the landing punches, and I thought that Beterbiev, he landed a lot more of the solid punches. But like I said, boxing is a difficult. Well, boxing is for people that's watching. It's different for the way the judges are viewing it, I guess, because some people are gonna say that Bivol was more in contention of winning the match. Coach D, what's going on with you?
What up, though?
What's going on?
Chilling, chilling. My bad, bro. I was trying to get ready. I'm about to run outside and smoke, and I was trying to get my stuff ready before I hopped on. But really, what
Hmm.
up, though, bro? Appreciate y'all coming through. Commander, what up, Nine? Appreciate you, sir. Um, yeah. So, I mean, I didn't score it round by round, but I mean, majority. Like, I was just looking for the finish at the end, and I think Bivol finished strong. But when you look at CompuBox numbers, the punch output, the percentage,
Hmm.
um, Bibble won. You know, Bibble would have won. But when you watching the fight, you realize like, man, he was getting bullied, bro. Like
Right,
he wasn't really hurting. He wasn't really hurting. He couldn't keep Benavidez off of him. He couldn't
right,
do it. His power wasn't. He was eating everything. It looked like the one time it looked like he hurt him. He bounced against the rope, and he was like, "Oh, you think you got me?" And then he just started mauling him. I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like this dude like the Terminator, bro. Like
right.
I thought he was gonna knock Bibble out. I ain't gonna lie to you. But Bibble got skill, man. He a good boxer. He just he ain't that. That's his levels to everything, bro. He can't beat him. I'm sorry. Canelo, I think Benavidez would beat Canelo.
Wow.
Uh,
I mean, overall, I was looking at it and I'm like, yo, okay, better be he's landing the more not, you want to say the more solid punches, he's keeping them off him for a little bit, but those solid punches. Now Bibble was eating them punches, like they was like, all right, cool, let's go, let's keep going. But the fact that he didn't land as many of those potential equal punches that Better Beef did for me. That's why I said for me, I could go 116, 115, or 117, 150. I can go that way. It's just the fact that he didn't put Better Beef in points of, he didn't really rattle him. Even he was rattled because he took Better Beef's punches, but Bibble didn't put no. For me, he didn't put enough pressure on Better Beef.
Oh shit. Oh no. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
No, he couldn't put pressure on him. Bill
Right.
was Bill was a master boxer. That's why he was able to beat Canelo. You know, he is a master boxer, but Canelo was way smaller than him. Right? This guy, now Benavidez is your same size. All that he was cutting off the ring. I mean, when you look at the fight overall, Bivol landed the most punches, right?
Right.
But Benavidez landed more power shots. He he was in control of the fight, majority of the fight, and
Mm-hmm.
um, he basically did what he wanted to when he wanted to. So I mean, that to me, he won the fight. They both champions, so no one gets that champion. You know, um, no one gets the little. Uh, you gotta come take the championship from the champion. No, they both champions. I just felt like uh, Benavidez put on a better show performance than Bibble. Bibble looked like I don't know, man. He didn't look like Bibble, bro. He didn't look like Bibble.
Yeah, so it looked like I said, it looked like I'm not saying he was distracted, but it just looked like he didn't want to take over the fight, if that makes any sense. Like he even if he, like you said, if he wanted to, he couldn't. But the fact that he never had made the attempt to, in a regular person's eyes, it looks like that's why he lost. I know his corner like, oh no, we won. We landed more punches. That's why I don't like the CompuBox. I don't like none of that stuff. Sometimes just watching the fight, you could say, you know what? I understand why that decision was made. You see what I mean? I think that's why they got the tie and the or the draw. Yeah, I'm gonna say a tie. They probably call it a draw when you go to the cards. The first card was 115, 115, and I'm like, how? And you just watching it, you don't care about how many punches is landed. You can land 200 jabs. What is that doing? If somebody getting around them 200 jabs and landing solid power punches, it don't matter. But because he landed all of those punches, all right, it's a draw. He was winning or whatever. If that's the case, give Bivol that card. You give
And
him the match
I
for
mean,
that judge.
but when you think about boxing, though, honestly, it's the sweet science of hitting and not getting hit. You know, we've
Mm-hmm.
been accustomed to fighting, like people fighting. So,
Right.
um, if Bivol, like people, Floyd Mayweather fucked it up for everybody. I'm gonna just be honest. There will never be another Floyd Mayweather. Can't
No.
nobody do it like him
Right.
because he was able to not get hit and hit. You know, so I mean, nowadays the closest you get to that is Tank. Other than that, everybody just fighters, man. And then you got a Shakur Stevenson, but he ain't got enough power. So, like he don't have the Floyd Mayweather skills where he can hit you and not get hit. He can evade. That's what people mix Shakur up. Shakur evades. He jumps back. That's all he do. He don't got the head movement. He don't even know how to cut off the ring. Floyd
Mm.
Mayweather, he a counterpunch and a person will get stunned and try to leave, and Floyd will cut it off and unload on him. He did that to Manny. He did that to a lot of people. But Shakur can't. Shakur can't even cut off the ring, and he just evades. He ain't got no head movement or footwork. People who say that all day, watch him fight, and then tell me he got head movement or footwork when the only thing he do is jump back. He quick, he athletic. So, but now Bivol looked at like a bigger Floyd at one point, but now Bivol just showed like, nah, bro, this ain't what. Nah, this
Right.
I'm gonna go straight in and maul you, and none of
Right.
your hits hurt me. Like, bro, you know what that when you said it looked like he, I don't want to say he was distracted. No, you know what it looked like? It looked like he finally found somebody who was bigger and badder than him. That's what it looked like. Like, oh shit. Like you go in a fight, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then you realize, like, oh, damn, I can't do nothing. I'm gonna just
Right.
have to survive. Like, cause he stopped throwing punches. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why at first I was like, okay, the first 10 rounds I can give it a draw. I will honestly, I had it probably about 5-5, and then the
Mm-hmm.
last 2 rounds I was like, Ben Bees, Bivol stopped throwing punches because he was getting hit. That's why. Yeah, Bivol started countering his ass, and he was like, nah, nah, bro, I ain't going to sleep.
Yeah, I mean, he took the punch. Though, that's what I'm saying. Because he had to take those barrages of those heavy punches, you can't turn around and say that the last 2 rounds was even. It's no way in the world.
Nah,
You see what I'm saying? So I
nah.
don't know how it went 12 rounds. It didn't go 10 rounds. So if you trying to say one person won 6 rounds and the other person won, no, it was more of a 7-5. The
Yeah,
last 2 rounds go to better beef. So I don't know what the corner, I don't know what Bibble Camp is talking about. I guess they're upset because, like I said, they worrying about CompuBox. They worry about I
so
did land those punches, but those wasn't power punches. This is not the Olympics. You landed punches don't mean anything in professional boxing like it would in the Olympic boxing. There's no way. If you hitting, and then this man coming back and bludgeoning your whole face, pushing you back towards the rope. You can't say that's an even match because you jabbing and he's powering you. He's making you do what he's making the dance floor for you. So I don't know how that could be a draw. I don't know what they're talking about.
I think they look at it like I think Bivol won the first 3 rounds, even
Hmm.
though with the pressure, he was moving a lot. He was dancing and he was catching them. He
Right.
wasn't really getting hit. The first three, maybe 4 rounds. I did the first three for certain. The fourth round, I think that's when Arthur started going. He started going from head to body. So he started catching them more. And he slowed down. The sixth round, Bivol wasn't moving no more. He was trying to sit down on his punches, and that's when Arthur started tearing them up.
Right.
The
Because he
eighth
stopped
round,
moving.
the eighth round, I can get at the Bizzle. The
Mm.
ninth, tenth, um, that's where you could argue at. So those was more swing rounds, like ninth, tenth. But 11, 12 was gonna be, even though Bivol sat down on his punches and landed more power punches, he was getting better. B was on. He was in. I mean, he was winning around. I mean, he was just sitting down on his punches more. Bivol, but he didn't win those rounds. He just to me he didn't win those rounds.
Right. So now that I don't know if they're gonna run it back. I just know that Better Be one. I believe he's the unified light heavyweight champ now. I don't even
Undisputed.
undisputed champ, excuse me. So I don't know what's next for Better Beef. I don't know. Like I said, if
He
they
ain't got
if they
nobody else to fight. He run that back.
exactly, that's what I'm saying. I don't see who else he could fight. So it's first of all, it's more of a money grabber for you because
Oh my
they're
dog, that's nice.
they're saying that this is controversial, right? So run it back. If you run it back, we can see who did what, and if Bilbo wins the fight, we know who was telling the truth. It better be won the fight, wins the second fight. We know who was telling the truth. So either way, they have to run it back because if they don't run it back, it's too many questions that's left in the air.
Arthur
So
gonna knock him out. If they fight again, I'm telling you, watch what I tell you. I'm telling you, he that
I lost him. Come on back. Come on back. Yeah, but that fight was like, yeah, good.
I, I was about to say those. I say the last half of the fight. He figured him out, and his condition, I don't know. I just think he gonna pounce on him, and he gonna wear him out, and he gonna open up because Bivol, his defense ain't as good as I thought it would. Not with
Hmm.
somebody his size with that power, you know.
Right. I agree with that. You can't say well he underestimated him because how would you underestimate somebody that's your size is a little bit, but how do you underestimate that? You know he's gonna lean on his power. So why would how do you underestimate somebody's power? Especially if you stop moving.
I
He
I thought. I mean, when you watch, like if you watch, if you maybe because Canelo was small, like that small, but I thought he can. I don't know. He didn't have the power to keep him off of him. That's why I think Bivol will get knocked out if they fight again. Because I'm watching Canelo and Bivol was able to keep him at bay with that jab. He couldn't do nothing. Arthur was just eating and walking in and getting his licks in too.
right.
Like, bro, he was coming at him like the damn Terminator. And the one time I'm like, oh, Bibble hurt him. Man, Arthur went back. He hit him two more times. Bro, you gotta go back and replay. He looked at him like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? And just started going at him, bro. I'm looking like, oh, we about to kill him. Like, help him, help him. Like, shit, he pissed him off. I'm like,
Right.
oh, shit. My wife's like, shut up. I can't hear the movie. They watching the movie in the other room. I'm like, no, man. Like, shit. Like, you know, I get what I be watching. Like, I
Right.
be animated, bro.
Right. Like, God damn, that man just said fuck them jabs. He gonna walk through the jabs and throw you a nice straight right to your face, just to push your eyeball back a little bit. And that's what I started seeing after the end of the ninth round. From the end of the ninth round on, Better V was just approaching, attacking, walking straight to him, daring him, things like that. Like, and then it was funny because they playing Rocky theme music during the last three rounds. I'm like, okay, what are y'all trying to tell us? Better V was like Rocky. He want to get punched in his face all the time. He's still going to walk through. So that's why I
Nah,
said
they should
for
have been playing that Jason music. That's how he was coming at him like Jason, bro. Like, damn, y'all should have had this fight on Halloween.
yeah, they could
They
have
was
pushed
just
that.
stalking him.
Yeah, they could have, and they should have had that a little later. To be honest with you, I'm like,
Did
wait,
you did you talk about the Lions game? I didn't hear you talk about the Lions game.
absolutely not. I did not because I was waiting for you to get up here. I was waiting for you to get up here because I know you got something to say about that. I'm gonna tell you what though. God bless Aiden Hutchinson. I think they said he broke his leg. He's gonna be out for the
Yeah,
rest of the
fucking
year.
tibia, bro. That shit
Yeah,
broke my heart.
right. I mean, maybe that'll keep the line. Maybe that may push the lines to just go ham and just like go to next 12 out of 13. You know what I mean? To go all the way. But they systematically destroyed the Cowboys. I knew the Cowboys gave up like halfway through the second
Bro,
quarter.
they Bro, when Aiden got hurt, they thought they had something. Branch was like, "Give me the ball. I'm gonna take this one." Then Kirby said, "I'm gonna take this one." Then they done knocked the damn ball out their hand. They pissed them off. They got another sack. No, that when Aiden got hurt, bro, that broke my heart. I ain't when he went down and didn't get up. I'm like, he getting curted. I'm like, his season over.
Yeah, because he took the gloves off, like, damn. And he got this,
Yeah,
he broke his leg and got a sack. Now
mhm.
that's the saddest part about it. He did
and
his job and got his leg broken for doing his job.
But if you watched him, bro, he almost he was on the ground and paid and then reached back up and grabbed him. Because
Mhm.
when he grabbed him, that got loose, bro. And when he went to the ground, he was like, "Oh shit!" And then he reached up and grabbed him
And pulled him down and
and
said,
pulled him down. And
so
then
hold
later
on,
they're
man.
like,
Like, hold on. Come on. He took his glove off like, yo, I already know what it is. And I'm like, wow. And like I said, ever since that game, 47-9, 47-9.
"Bro, they should have scored like 70 points, bro. They love,
They
bro,
no, listen, they did leave a lot of points, but for what? They score all that for? Don't score all that. 'Cause
because of
I,
Dallas, man. We got to smash Dallas."
yeah,
We
listen,
got we look y'all don't y'all at the at Detroit, we don't like Dallas, okay? Well, it's been so many times we even got screwed by Dallas. They might not look at it as a rivalry, but we don't like them. So when we see them, we want to punch them in the mouth. That's just how we do.
I
You know,
mean,
we
yeah.
took it. We taking over America's team. Ain't no more Dallas, bros. The D. You see what
Oh,
I'm saying?
here,
So
here
we
you
had to. We had to prove a point. We had to show them like why we the new America's team. Y'all on the back burner, bro. Yo, we got CD Lamb. Guess what? We got JMO. What else you got? You got
go.
that. We got golf. You ain't got. Oh, Aiden went out. What happened? Aleem McNeil went nuts. You done pissed him off. You done pissed the little short, stocky, fat black dude off. Now he about to eat for the rest of the season. And his contract coming up. That boy gonna eat for the rest of the season. Why? And he got Reader next to him. So who you gonna
Hmm.
block? You know they about to get off, bro. I'm telling you, that line about to go crazy.
But I
And I
know they
don't
get
know who
ready.
that little white boy is coming off the side, but just keep coming off the corner. Just keep going, that
Oh,
little white boy. I
oh,
don't know who he is.
you talk about the safety
No,
on
I
the
remember 53.
the
Yeah,
linebacker.
linebacker.
I forgot his name. But when you control a line of scrimmage, right, you could do whatever you want. And the fact that Dallas don't have no running game, you could pin back and get ready to do whatever you want. You know Dak is gonna give you at least one turnover. At least he gonna give you that. They can't run the ball, so he got to throw the ball 45, 50 times. And when that happens, they're in a world of trouble. You trying to force CD Lamb because you made him $100 million man. That's why. Listen, when you got $200 million people on your team, you already know where you're going with it. You gotta work somebody else and then let the double team leave them. Like you see how you got Armand St. Brown. Now you got Jameson Williams on the other side. So Jameson Williams gonna get all the deep threats. Then you're gonna have St. Brown just running, his regular routes, getting those little quiet 70, 80 passing yards to do what he do. And so because of that, Detroit, they gotta hurry up and get themselves together. But sooner or later, they'll be playing the Minnesota Vikings because the Minnesota Vikings are 5-0. They're right behind the Lions are right behind them with one loss. So, whenever they get to play the Vikings, it's going to tell you where the Detroit Lions are at and see if they can overthrow Minnesota. But right now, Minnesota's playing good football. And and they had their bye week. So it's nothing better to have a bye with a win. So Minnesota did that. Now Detroit is going to do what they have to do now and catch up with these people. Like if you look at Detroit's next few games, I see. Look who they play. Look, guess who Detroit played on the 20th?
Minnesota.
Yes, sir.
Minnesota. We
Right.
ready?
So
We
now,
ready.
now y'all can see where y'all at. I mean, I know Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold will give y'all a chance to stay in the game, right?
No,
Even
bro.
if he
Wait.
didn't, he will. You know what I mean? Like it don't even matter. So,
Bro, we ain't worried about no Minnesota.
okay, there you go. You see how your confidence is up. Soon, I just want them to win because I don't want you to be missing now next week. You go
No,
missing, we gonna know what happened.
I ain't worried about it. If they lose, I find an excuse. So
No, you ain't. You ain't. You right. You're gonna find an excuse not to show up.
no, I find an excuse for why they lost. They lost because Aiden Hutchinson ain't there.
Look at this bullshit. so what if they
No,
missed the? So what if they missed the field goal at the end of the game? That's 800 to fall too.
we wouldn't have needed it if Aiden Hutchinson was there.
Ah, so I don't know if anybody paid attention to the picks, but somebody had a lot of picks. Somebody
Hey,
had a lot of wins today.
I told y'all, man, y'all should listen to the coach. Coach know what he be talking about.
Now, coach, don't know nothing.
Commander, see what happened when you go against me? How many games you win, Commander? Two? Three?
Oh, don't talk about my commander like that. Commander won 1, 2, 3. No, she didn't. The Broncos lost. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. She won 4 today.
Hold on. I was one off. I don't know everything, but I just know a lot. And I knew the teams was gonna win today.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, I might have to one up you tomorrow because I already know what's gonna happen.
No, I can't. You won already.
I did.
Yeah. I'm
What?
I picked the Cowboys and I picked Baltimore. I mean Washington.
You picked the Cowboys?
I did
Why?
because they was at home.
Oh wow.
Because they was at home.
And you picked who else?
The Commanders,
Against who?
Baltimore.
Bruh. Why I keep telling y'all, man?
What you told us?
King Henry, stop playing with me. How many
Listen,
yards he had? He had over 100. I know he did.
he did.
On the Commanders. I like the Commanders because of Commanders. I like Jaden Daniels, but you got to deal with King Henry and Lamar. What you go do?
Nah,
What you go do?
I think they just settled for field goals. Too many. And no, Lamar actually had over 300 yards passing today too. So don't just think it was King Henry. It was both of them.
No, I just said you got to deal
Yeah,
with both of them.
right.
So I mean,
I'm just saying, people just gonna say it's Lamar. It's not just Lamar no more, and that's dangerous because if he's healthy for the playoffs, wow, look out. You know what I mean? They stopped doing the RPO. They got Henry in the 7 yards deep in the backfield, ready to go. He gonna be ready to go. Run, he gonna run that thing down their throats. So you know, like I said, it's just different now. Them in Pittsburgh. Well, I can't see Pittsburgh winning as long as Justin Field is throwing mediocre passes and stuff like that. I can't see it. Nah, I ain't going for that. But he got to do what he got to do. He got to be in control of the game, and he's not.
did you pick the Steelers to win?
Did I pick who?
The Steelers to win.
Absolutely. You are a winner, Commander. Don't listen to your favorite coach. Blah.
I didn't say she ain't a winner. I just
No,
said she.
no, she said I'm a winner anyway.
Yeah, yeah, you're a winner when you pick with me. Other than that, I can't help it.
Yeah, so he had 132 yards rushing on 24 carries.
Commander, I know football.
No, he's a fanatic of the
I
Lions. He's a fanatic of the Lions because now he's talking about their America's team.
no, that's what they said on TV. I didn't say that. They
Who
said
said that?
Tom Brady said that. There's a whole bunch of other famous people who say that.
The,
What's the
the,
dude? Rex Ryan said that.
oh
Um,
my god!
there's a couple other people. That's not me, bro. That's them.
No,
Look, we don't see.
that
Look,
was
we from the
Detroit.
G, bro. We don't care about being America's nothing. We are Detroit. It's Detroit versus everybody. We don't care about outside of Detroit if they like us or not. We just go in and kick some ass and go home. That's what we do. You know.
Okay.
So that's just. I look, man. It's not that I'm a fanatic. It's I'm finally happy I can brag about the Lions. I'm 40 years old, bro. I've been trying to do this since I was 14, 15, and now I can do it. So I'm gonna take full advantage of it because it's only gonna last a couple more years. So I might as well just get it out the system. I'm gonna do it as much as I can. You know, I got
uh,
about 3 more years of it, 3 more years of this, man.
you think so?
Yeah, this is
I think they're young enough to. I think they're
it's too
young
much
enough to.
money, man. That's too much money. You gotta pay. You had to pay Aiden Hutchinson. You got to pay Laporta. You got to pay JMO. You got to pay Gibbs. You got to pay Branch. You got to pay Kirby. It's too much, bro.
They better sit their asses down. All of them are supposed to get paid like that.
Anzalone. You got to pay all these people, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Like you got too many impact players not to. I mean, when you start losing them, then I mean, if they lose JMO, that's a huge part.
Yeah,
Honestly, I'd
I
rather
agree with
lose.
that.
I'd rather lose St. Brown than JMO. I'm gonna be honest
Really?
with you, and I'm gonna tell you why. You ain't seen JMO running these fucking routes, bro.
Yeah.
Man, you can't do nothing with that.
Yes, you can
St.
if
Brown,
you. Yes, you can if you not the one. He's
no,
not. He's not the
no.
main receiver.
But
They.
see, look,
It's different.
if you lose St. Brown, you still got Laporta. This is what I'm telling you. You still got Laporta, but what JMO brings is if he cut in, you gotta go get him. But then he just turn up and go out. He out.
He's gonna be
That's
double
more.
covered.
He's more of a weapon than St. Brown is what I'm saying. You
I
got more options with him as a weapon than you do St. Brown. So
I
if I'm gonna
get you.
lose one of the two, I'd rather lose St. Brown. St. Brown
Okay.
is just a route runner. He a dog though. He a dog. He got heart out this world, but he's just a route runner. I mean, he can cut. He can get loose, but he's not J-Mo, bro. Like that dude is a. That's like when you playing a video game and you take
Hmm.
one of the little receivers and put him at 99. Everything. That's what J-Mo is. Bro, I'm telling you, that's what J-Mo is, bro. He's like he's a creative player, bro. He don't look the part, but that like bro, that's a bad boy.
I mean, like I said, I just think because they got St. Brown double covered. I'm telling you, it's different. It's just like when the Steelers had all those receivers. They let one go, the next one go to the one. They don't do good because they're the one, so they're gonna be focused upon. They're gonna have that safety on top of them. So it ain't gonna be just no flying out there. It ain't gonna be, you know what I mean? You gotta learn them routes. That's why, to me, St. Brown is always going to be valuable because he know how to run the routes, even with the double team on him. But the value in St. Brown is that he gives JMO that room to, I get that yak. You catch this little 10-yard pass, get the yak.
Bro, I'm telling you, you see how the Lions function without a top end threat. They kind of stopped the under routes. I mean, they didn't have to worry about deep.
Mm.
With J-Mo in the game, you have to worry about it. So he opened up not just for St. Brown, he's opening up the run game. That you lose that deep threat like that. Like J-Mo is an NFL deep threat. Like he's they talking about the boy all around the league. You can't keep on top. They saying he one of the fastest, if not the fastest in the league now.
Oh boy.
Like bro, you can't. You got to pay that man. And that's what he has is just. And he at first it was just a freak of nature. He was just
Hmm.
freaking, but you can tell like he's really been um like the coaches really been on his head and like he really been picking up from the coaches. He's learning. And that's what's making him dang. Now he running routes, bro. You see the
Mm.
one that bounced off his chest, that was touchdown. You throw a slant to him, it's touchdown. You throw a slant to St. Brown, it's first down. That's how we look at it.
Mm.
Slant to JMO, that's touchdown. They do him like he's just more of a weapon. I understand what you're saying about St. Brown. I like St. Brown. I argue with my dad. I was like, he top five in the league right now. Why receivers stop playing? I
Yes,
just
he
I
is.
like to I like to no, don't say that to my dad.
Why
My
not?
dad, you think I'm bad? Because my dad is like, I don't know if he watch ESPN all day, if he all day looking at the stats, but he will tell you like the receivers who have more receptions and yards than St. Brown. He did that last year. I was like, St. Brown, man, he named six receivers who have more yards, more pass throws too. And I'm looking it up as he's saying it. I'm like, damn, is he on ESPN like me? Or like, but my dad, he a bigger he football. My dad used to
No,
play
I
quarterback.
get it. That's like look at CD Lamb, right? CD
Hmm.
Lamb gets all like CD Lamb gets all like today. He got all his yards in a blowout. The
Hmm.
receptions is in a blowout. That's not impactful. See what I'm saying? So you can tally up all you can build your stats up, but it don't mean it's impactful. So of course you're gonna look better than me statistically, especially when you're down 40-9. I don't think St. Brown had 100 yards. I don't even know who had 100 yards today. I ain't even look it up.
I don't
But
think St. Brown had 100 yards in the
I don't
game.
think none of them had 100 yards. Let me go back here and look again. Because there's no way in the world. They did what they wanted to do to them. So they didn't have to
That
they
was
didn't have to
filthy.
do all of that. That was terrible. I felt bad for Dallas. I said,
I
damn.
didn't. I
I
didn't.
I tell you this much. I know that man should be fired. I know the coach should be fired. I know that
Mike McCarthy,
he should be fired now. They should have
man, I
fired him
don't. This
today.
is. I don't even know why he is coach, bro. I don't. I never liked Mike McCarthy. Brett Favre made him.
That yeah, because he won that Super Bowl. See, when you get a Super Bowl, they
Yeah, well, Aaron. I
yeah,
mean,
like
but
yeah, look, the leading receiver was J Mo only had 3 catches for 76 yards. That's what I'm saying. They and I'm like, yo, they just systematically just like punished them. Like J Mo had more yards, but St. Brown had more receptions. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's why I'm saying they complement each other so much. So you got it, like you said, they gonna have to pay both of them or him just for the
Shit,
complimentary piece.
Khalif Raymond had like 70 something
He
yards.
has 73
Didn't
yards too. That's what I'm
he?
saying. It's just that you can open the field up with these two, right? That's where Laporta come in the middle of the field, tearing it up. You can do all of these things when you have that competitiveness, right? So play action passing is always going to be the problem because they don't know how to do what they need to do. They don't know what they're going to do. Oh, play action, linebackers out of position. Who's getting the ball? Okay, one of them, and that's just the way it goes. So now that you guys is on a roll, you got to find out Sunday how if you guys can outlast. Well, I don't. I'm not gonna say outlast because, like I said, I know Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold gonna do something weird, and it's gonna be like, all right, he left them in the game. I know Jared Goff can close the game, but this is going to be the time for him to close the game so you guys could be back in first place of the North in order for these things to occur. Because if not, you know, I don't want Coach D to be disappearing like, God damn it, they lost. Uh,
Man, they ain't gonna lose. I ain't even worried about it, bro. You talking about Sam Darnold, bro? Wasn't he on like 12 teams or something already?
no,
Ain't
he ain't
nobody
been on
gonna
12
know
teams.
Sam Darnold. Come on,
Mm-hmm.
bro. We from the D. You think we scared of people named Sam and last name Darnold? We don't do that here, bro. We don't do that here, now. I
I, it,
told you, bro. Look, the only reason they lost that Bucks game is because I was at the game with a Bucks jersey, bro. That's the only reason I threw everything off, bro. They ain't played like that since. I keep telling y'all, bro. Ain't nobody worried about no Sam Darnold. No, look, I was just smoking some purple haze. That's what we gonna do next week. We gonna smoke some purple.
oh my God, this guy's terrible.
Who, who is
Yo,
Sam Darnold throwing to, bro? Who? Oh,
Justin
Justin
Jefferson.
Jefferson. Okay, yeah, Justin Jefferson. Yeah, meet BB. You remember when you was younger, you had a BB gun and you get shot with it, and you thought you was gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. BB gonna hit Justin Jefferson
Oh my
front
God.
branch. I'm telling you.
Oh, y'all going to Minnesota next week. Y'all
Yeah,
can
we
play.
gonna go to Minnesota. Yeah, we gonna go to Minnesota. We like going to Minnesota,
Okay, I'm just saying
bro.
that's just you got to go to Minnesota. That's all.
Bro, we from Detroit, bro. Let me tell you something. We ain't scared of nobody wearing no damn purple. Okay, you wear walking around looking like Barney, talking about I love you, you love me. No, we from the murder capital. We about to go in, slap them, and come out. That's it.
They're gonna wear their blonde wigs. They're gonna blow into the little horn. Brrr.
Yeah, ain't nobody worried about all that.
I'm saying you
They
got to be.
Vikings, they coming with swords. We got the things. We ain't worried.
I know. See, there you go.
We got the BBs.
Oh man, you just a hot mess, man. Yeah. Uh.
I ain't gonna
so-
lie though. I hope Carlton Davis is all right. If he ain't all right, then we might have a problem.
see, here you go. Then you got the Bucks. Like I said, they did what they had to do in that weird game. But you know, listen, I see number three running all over the place. I need number three to put somebody out for me real quick because he hitting everything, but they keep getting up.
Look, man, I keep telling you, bro, there's something wrong with all my family. Even bro, we said we probably the littlest one on the goddamn field, running around like a goddamn missile, like he ain't got no damn sense, just running into shit. All right, That's why we good at football, because we ain't got no goddamn son. Half
Mm.
of the stuff he running into people 3 times bigger than him, and he looking like, oh, why did I get hurt? Like, bruh, you see how big this motherfucker is, bruh? Like, come on, man.
Mhm.
Bro, he ain't even 200 pounds, just running around flying everywhere. Like, bruh, talking about every game, my dad like, you all right?
Yeah, I was worried that when he pulled the hamstring last week, but I mean 10 days ago, but I guess it wasn't that major, so that's what's up.
No, he ain't pulling no hamstring. He
Or it's
pulled the
growing,
groin.
excuse me, the
Yeah,
growing. Yeah.
and he, yeah,
Okay.
little tink cards, little crazy, little wild thing. It was
Nah.
always the dark skin ones, because a lot of my family light skin. The light skin ones got sent. All the dark skin ones, we ain't got no sense. Me, him, his mama, none of us got sense. All the sense went to the light skinned people.
But yeah, so they got themselves covered. Now, I know you up here. I know you saw that SmackDown on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Your guy said he don't want that yeet.
I'm
Why he tripping?
jealous.
Why
I
he tripping?
mean, it's a story, man.
I'm just saying, nah, man. He don't like the way he left. That's real life though. Nah, you can't leave me like that. Nah. That nigga said no yeet. He like, I got you, man. He
No
like,
ye.
no yeet, man. No yeet. And he like, yo, he told him the truth though. Like, yo, how you leading the tribe with no tribe? You got you a tribeless chief. How that works. You know what I mean? So I'm like, wow. Oh wow.
They
And
told him the real though.
yeah, I'm just saying, I know it's getting ready to happen. He gonna send a wise man over there. He gonna send a wise man over there because everybody keep breaking up. Why is all these people coming to SmackDown? They just change and they ain't got no real belts or nothing. People just be dipping over there, coming up. Y'all might as well do away with this dual show nonsense. You like solo realists? Okay,
Solo,
yeah,
realist and knowledge solo.
that's that's the new tribal chief realist. Listen,
That
I
could
just
be.
I just need I just need this crown jewel thing to go away because I really don't like it. To me it makes absolutely no sense. But hey, just get me to the war games. I need to know who's gonna do what and when. I don't even care about the other matches. I don't even know who can have war games. But what they're gonna do? They're gonna have LA Knight and a bunch of little people against Carmelo Hayes. Like, what we doing here? I don't even care about that. But like I said, I know that they have to do something with Raw because Raw is not this exciting at all. They have to figure out something. They have to. I don't
Whoop
know.
that trick.
Yeah.
Whoop that trick.
Did you
That's what
see?
they need on Raw.
Yeah. They need. Look. You see how him and Jay was rocking on NXT. They
Mm-hmm.
might as well just give him a raise and put him on Raw and let him get himself ready for whoever's going to be the next champ. I think I I could see Jimmy and I could see Jay and Seth going at it. If that comes to be true, one of them gonna have the belt by the end of the next year. I can see that too. But
Damn, it was something I wanted to say.
what happened?
Oh, when Rilla said he like so I like I liked the solo until he became the tribal chief. But yeah, but that last Raw, that's the solo I want to see. You see, because he was originally how Jacob was. You hit solo, he'd be dazed and shake it off and go crazy.
Right.
And then he got soft to me when he became tribal chief. Yeah, he became a little soft. I
Yeah.
don't, I don't like solo soft like that. But it's like Jacob took the wild Samoan role. I don't know.
He tried to bring it back Friday when Jimmy hit him with the headbutt. He bounced up. Like, nah, that ain't nothing. But he's the only one that can do that. Listen, him and Jacob is the only one that can do that right now. That's why they got to go ahead and bring these other people in. Because if it's a wild one for a wild one, it's gonna match up. Like I said, if I have Jay losing the Intercontinental belt coming over, they're gonna fight the new bloodline for the belt, win it, and then they're gonna dismantle them people on that side. And then Rock gonna have to figure something out after that.
Man, they should move the bloodline as well.
That may be a
I think
possibility too, because it
I
don't.
think that'll open up SmackDown. 'Cause SmackDown got tons of talent, but if you move the whole bloodline to Raw, they ain't got no real champions. So any of them now, Raymond, Solo, any of them, Jake, all of them is a viable. You got what's going on with KO, but then you got people coming up too who can fight for that belt. With Cody, so I think they should move the bloodline around.
Yeah, because Cody about to fight Kevin Owens.
Mhm.
Realist said one thing for sure. It don't need to be any more Samoans popping up. Realist, they coming. They coming.
Mhm.
You're gonna have at least two more coming.
Wow, 2 to 4.
Right. I'm saying two, just for the war game match.
Because they talking about some other females. They talking about creating a female Samoan group
I don't
behind
know.
Nia Jax.
Wow. I don't know how. Yeah, I can see that. I can see Naomi dropping with Nia to go ahead with Bianca in the right now. I can see that's a good thing though. That means
We
that means
bad
Jay got to be
mothers.
the superhero and all of that. She get to show what she can do, things like that. You got to put her in position though. Like that little move that they did Friday. I was impressed with. I was impressed with it. The little pop up, and then Bianca push her up, and Jay finishes her off. I like that move.
Oh yeah, they've been doing that for a minute.
Right, but that wasn't. But that was never the like the ending. It would be Jay with the choke power bomb slam or whatever the hell it is, and then she
The,
just curl him up. Like, nah, you gotta be more creative for her.
they've been doing that the last since they got the belts back. That's how they got the belts back doing that.
Right. So, but now she gotta develop into something different. Now this thing with
Easily.
they want Nia down. She used to be vicious. But she don't. I mean, she's vicious now, realist, right? But that's why I'm saying like she needs competition. Like if anything, if they would have put her with, okay, they don't want her to fight Jade. If they put her with somebody like yo, who is that girl that was just fighting with Jade? I like her.
You talk about Last Legend,
Yeah, I like her.
the one she in NXT.
I know, but they need to
She
put
dating Trick Williams. That's why he was at the fight.
okay. Well, they need to put her on the roster because she needs to be over there for real. She fits well. She could take on people like Raquel. She could fight Jade. She can give Nia a good run. This is what I'm saying. They have to put you can't because as soon as Nia lose the belt, she's gonna be Braun Strowman. She just gonna be there.
Mhm.
Like you can't keep doing her like that. That's crazy. That's absurd. You got what's the Piper Niven? Piper Niven, she just there, just talking. I could like no. She's supposed to be tough girl. What happened? She ain't tough to nothing. She can't win a belt. None of that.
She gonna have to turn on that little girl like you hold me back.
Yeah, that's that. She gonna power bomb her. She probably throwing the garbage. Like I don't need you, trash girl. And then like they gonna have these people at mid card level. She's not a. I don't think she's a mid card level. I don't think she
She
could
need
beat
a
Maya, but
she need
you know,
a better character. I mean,
right. That's what I'm saying. They holding her at mid card level. Now you got to put her in some real important matches and let her build herself up.
like what is a character? You what, buddy? I mean, that's what you really is, bro. I mean, you the muscle for some little chick who can't wrestle.
You know what I mean? Because, like I said, at the end of the day, somebody listen. Somebody gonna have to get to one of these champions. As long as Liv Morgan got what she got, like they about to, they don't know what to look. They don't even know what to do a Rhea Ripley. What was Rhea Ripley doing on SmackDown?
Kicking ass and taking names.
But she ain't
She didn't
supposed to
care.
be there.
She was kick. Look, bro. She handled Raquel, winning their song or chasing Liv. Gave Nia the boot like I kick all y'all ass. Who else wants to? That's what Rhea Ripley do. That's the Rhea Ripley we want to see. The crazy, like the female Joker Ripley. That's the best one.
Yeah, she got. I mean, but still, they're about to have her just dangling. Because how many times she gonna fight? Because it's gonna be her and Raquel. Her and Raquel gonna be the that's gonna be the battles now. But who the hell Liv gonna fight? That's
Liv,
what that's what I'm saying. They gotta do something different. You know what I mean? If y'all gonna make it Rhea versus Raquel, put some skin in the game. One of them got to win the belt and put that belt up against one another. That they're not tag team material. I mean, you know what I mean? And they don't got no other belt but the women's championship. There's no intercontinental belt for the women.
I don't see why they ain't got uh, Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion Tag Team Championship. I think that's the
I don't. I don't know. That's why I said they did all this dividing. They broke the belt up because Roman had it forever. One could only stay here, one could stay there. So why they didn't do that with the tag belts
for the female. Like, I don't know. Maybe they. I don't know.
for the women anyway? Because the men do got the tag. They got two tag team belts. I don't know who's the women's tag team champion on Raw. I don't think they do.
No, it's just Jade and those belts go back and forth between Raw and SmackDown. There's only one women's tag team champion.
Yeah, so even with that, they got to do something better with that going forward. But like I said, they just need to hurry up. Let's get Crown Jewel out the way, please, because you know, Gunther got a. Has he even fought anybody besides Randy? Or no, he just fought Sami Zayn. They got to do something with Gunther. I can't deal with him.
Throw
I
him in the
can't.
garbage.
Yeah, throw his ass in the garbage. They need to do
I,
something.
I was listening to some wrestling show yesterday. It was like, oh, we love Gunther. I'm looking like, I bet you would. You look like a third rate.
You love him
Like,
for what?
oh no. That's it. It looked like your mama and daddy are brother and sister, so you would love someone
He's
who
not
looked like Gunther.
entertaining. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a fake Bret Hart, but he do get the job done in the ring. I can't dispute that. But like I said, he needs competition. Like I said, I don't care if they say, yo, Seth Rollins, go ahead and try to get your belt back. I don't care about that. That will be an interesting match, but they have to build on it. He just sitting there talking to everybody.
Mm.
Like that's not going to get it done. Build it
You're a
up.
visionary.
Yeah, visionary, all right. He making us blind. Real say I don't like his face though.
Mm.
He a classic heel, but his face. And I'm saying that's cool to be a heel, but if he's a heel, who is his rival? That's what I'm saying. He's a heel with no rival. How does that work? Just
Man,
like
they need to.
Cody. Cody the same way. Who's his rival? They're trying to
He,
build it to be Roman, but it's he got this thing to take care of. But in the meantime, they don't even have a storyline for Cody.
they need to be ashamed. They need to be embarrassed. You didn't have champions do it like Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, Undertaker, Triple H, and now you got this dad body standing in the ring with him. Big ass dad body. That's all you got. Shit, you might as well give me the belt. Let me stand there. Shit. Nah, I look more intimidating. Nobody believe that, dude.
Realist said, watch him beat Cody due to some sort of shenanigan. Yeah, I could see that though. I could see that because they're gonna have to make Cody start losing in order for him to lose the belt to Roman.
I think they gonna let Cody get that belt and make him lose his real belt. Mm.
That may what's that means he would lose that what's that Royal Rumble? That's the first one in January, right? Royal Rumble.
Mm.
He would lose that at Royal Rumble.
Man, make his ass lose that shit on SmackDown. Get him out of there.
They can't
Mhm.
make him lose it to Kevin Owens.
Mhm.
That would be crazy. Yeah, realist, what you think about that crown jewel belt? I don't, I just think they just got money to waste as far as I'm concerned. That is an ugly belt. I don't care about nothing it look like. I think it's an ugly belt. And you can't do nothing with it. What you gonna do? You gonna wear it for a year? We already got that. It's called King of the Ring. We got that already. So what
Shit,
the
let me
hell we
wear
need
that
that for?
motherfucker to the pawn
Look here.
shop. How many jewels he said he had on? I have to be right at the pawn shop.
He got what was it, 55? What was it, 55? What was it, 55 rubies? No, I don't think it was rubies. It was something else. But that's why I'm like, nah, come on, man. They can't even do nothing with that. Champion versus champion, they can't lose the belt. They can win that belt. So what happens the next year? Do they defend the belt if they got it? What if nobody's there that was from the last year? That's why the belt is meaningless. Y'all might as well just say $1 million belt. It is big, right? Look, somebody Gunther put it on. It's gonna go up to his chest. That's how big the front of the belt is. That's crazy. She might stab him in his gut. Blah.
They should have Rey Mysterio fight for that belt. Let him win
That should have drowned him.
it. Mhm.
That should have drowned him. And why are they playing with the New Day? Just end the New Day already. Hurry up.
Man, yeah.
Just
I,
end them.
I
Just
ain't never
end.
liked them. Oh, that shit always felt. Well, didn't they used to play trumpets and shit?
Uh-huh. He did. Xavier Woods. Consequences. What's his name? Consequences Creed.
Man,
that that. Ah. Yeah, they gotta end
ever
them. They gotta end them. Let them go their separate ways. He's still mad because he ain't win a belt yet. You're not built. They never built you to win a belt. Just because you won somewhere else, you gotta understand you're gonna be mid card dude. If Big E wasn't on your team, you wouldn't even been tag team champion. What the hell are you talking about?
bro.
They gotta stop this, man.
I'm gonna tell
Stop
you
this
this.
and let them go forward. Go ahead.
Ever since the Nation Domination, they never had a black group that was like kind of scary. With the New Day, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Why? But now that I'm thinking about that, why the hell not?
Because, man, shit, you seen what the Nation Domination was doing.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like they could have left. They got rid of Bobby Lashley, but even when he had him and what's the tag team? What's the tag team
Street
now?
Profits.
Yeah, and then they had the little girl. They could have did. They just said, "Man, nah, y'all ain't doing shit." They can't even win a
Look,
belt.
look how they was acting though. They wearing suits and nah, they pop up in hoodies.
Yeah, I want to see that.
Legitimately. Yeah. Like if you gonna do something, do it right. Pop up
Realist,
and hit.
realist said, "Let Xavier be a heel. Let him heal it out for a little bit and build the breakup up." He already a heel. He done took the mask off. What was that? 2 weeks ago? He took the he took Rey Mysterio mask off.
Mhm.
Talk about it was an accident. Nah, nigga, you did that shit for the win. You ain't got to lie.
You ain't got to lie, crazy.
That motherfucker ain't got to lie. He knew he did that shit on purpose. He wasn't gonna win no other way. Yeah, because he about to turn on he gonna turn on the fake Jamaican, the Jamaican from South Africa.
For
Kofi
real?
Kingston. Kofi Kingston from South Africa. They got Kofi Kingston. Vince is a motherfucker. Yo, Vince is a trip, man. He be doing some bullshit. He tell a nigga you Jamaican from Africa.
Yeah, like, bro, I didn't know. Like, bro, I didn't know. This is zooming with the Rock's them cousin. I'm like, hold on, he was Samoan. I thought he was Japanese.
Who? Yoko?
Yeah, Yokozuna, that was Rikishi no family.
Yeah, that's their brother.
So I thought he was Japanese.
No, that's that's what they did to him. No, they did that. Like they just made him big because he was big. So they put him with Fuji and made it look like he was Oriental.
He looked Oriental to me. Thought he had a tan. Thought he had a black grandmama or something. You know, black people was over there around that time. You know?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't a commander. He's a
Man,
part
they
of the
been
the Anoi family, the Roman
uh,
Reign and them family.
they've
He's
been
one of
lying
them.
to us. I'm telling you, I
But
didn't
they've
know
been
that.
lying to us. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I just didn't know. I didn't know. Blissful, no, blissful ignorance.
No. They no. What I'm saying is they did a great job with that. Because
Mm,
even like
they
you know
did.
what was funny? Because I don't know if people remember right when Rikishi came in, he looked at like his brother, the Tonga kid.
Hmm.
So for
Yeah.
many years, I promise you, I'm not the only one that thought he was the fucking Tonga king, the Tonga kid that whole entire time. Because they look too much alike.
Hmm.
Like now we finding out, damn, that was my brother too. Even like Rosie and them, that's Roman's brother. We didn't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just like they don't even look alike. You know what I mean? Like how? Like goddamn. You know what I'm saying? So they do a great job with it, but they got to stop doing that to us, though. I'm gonna just be brutally honest. Stop doing that shit to us. Why we got to be Kofi Kingston from South Africa? Talk
Yeah.
about
Hmm.
that bullshit. Realist said he pulled the accent off lovely for years. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but he talking about from South. I heard him say from South Africa. Kofi. I said, wait, what? How you get Kingston? How you get Kingston from South?
But see, do you remember what was that AEW when they had Booker T playing like he was African?
Why? That's what I'm saying. Why? How he
Bro, that
went
shit
from
was funny.
look? He went from Harlem.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You gotta listen to Booker T African accent.
Ooh.
Bro, that joke is hilarious, man. Booker
I'm
T
like,
is a damn nut. Had the attitude and everything. He thought he was an African gangster.
yeah, Rosie passed. Yeah, he passed, realist. But that's what I'm saying. Like these people do so much to us, man. Look, they got Ron Simmons, the angry black man. Damn, like what the fuck?
Hmm.
They doing us dirty over here, man. They do they doing it. Look, the only thing they did right was gold dust.
Huh?
The fucking crew. But everybody else, they straight. But everybody black, they got something wrong with them. Bobby Lashley is the mad black man. Uh 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 the Street Profits, they just can't win. They like the Brooklyn Dodgers. They can't win. What in the hell are they doing to us? But you know, wait a minute. I ain't know it was almost 1 o'clock. You going live?
No, I wasn't going to.
Oh, all right. I'm about to say, wait up, hold up, man. That's crazy.
That's why I jumped on the panel with too. I'm about to go live. Better not, bro.
All right,
My
well,
wife, my wife hooked me up some of these lamb chops. I was just smashing those because it was like 10 of them. And I started eating, and I was eating. I had three on my plate. And as I started eating, my kids came over. And they like, Daddy, that's good. So they ate all three of them that was on my plate. And I'm like, if I go get some more, they gonna eat the food. They gonna eat my food. So I just waited till they go to sleep so I can eat my lamb chop. You know, yeah. They Middle Eastern too, so they eat a lot of lamb.
ain't nothing wrong with that. Lamb's supposed to be healthy for you. They're supposed to be healthy. So
Yeah, but they don't only eat it when it's on my plate. I can make them a plate, they won't eat it. But if it's on my plate, they eat it. So
yours just look better.
yeah.
That's how I go. I go with the kids, though, man. That's how I go. So, but we just like I said, going back to the wrestling attribute, they got to do something to make Raw. I mean, especially now that they're going to Netflix, they can't kill it. All right, realist. We holler at you. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
We
have
did,
a good one, bro.
they gotta do something for Raw because, like I said, that once they go to Netflix, they can't have this type of storyline. The storyline is too bland. You got you got the New Day ain't fighting nobody. They don't even have no challenges. Who's challenging the New Day for the belt? You see what I'm saying? Like, is nobody? They ain't fought nobody. Who would you
New
match
Day
them
ain't
up
got
with?
the New Day ain't got the Raw belt. Um,
I mean, Judgment Day. Excuse me. Judgment
oh,
Day. Judgment Day. Yeah, because your favorite wrestler, JD McDonough.
JD is weird. I don't even what tag teams is on Raw. I don't even know no tag teams on Raw.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. So who are they fighting? That's my point. There's no competition for these people. That's why I'm saying it like that. They ain't got no competition.
What? I
Whoa, so
only know
who
a
are they
couple
fighting?
WWE tag teams anyway. I only know a couple of them. I know DIY,
Look, they all on
uh,
SmackDown.
yeah, the Street Profits, and who else?
Mm.
Um,
Look,
and
LWO they ain't over there no more.
the who?
I said LWO ain't even fighting over there no more.
I forgot that was a group. LWO, yeah, I forgot that's Rey Mysterio. Like,
Right.
bro, they need some. They need to bring Trick Williams in and just let him tag with find him a tag team partner and give him the belt.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they have to do something to make these belts, you know, more like the most interesting belt right now is the Intercontinental belt with
Yeah.
Jay and Von Breaker. That's an interesting one. And y'all know that the Intercontinental belt is like a fucking mid card belt. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? So you got the hottest man as the mid card. How does that work? This is the shit I be talking about. You can't have the hottest man as the mid card. They
They
do.
trying to build. They trying to build up some dude with a dad body to make America feel great about themselves.
They did that. They got LA Knight. They ain't got to do. They ain't got to do that no more.
LA Knight, yeah.
Yeah,
Where everybody's saying, LA Knight, yeah.
yeah. I
He ain't
don't
no
know.
dad body. He worked out, bro. He cool. LA Knight cool. He like a spinoff of Rock and Stone Cold. They like
Yeah.
merged them two together.
And look, I'm still trying to find out who the hell the tag teams is in Raw. I can't find that one name.
I don't know.
I can't find a name. I don't even see the tag team matches I be seeing be individuals tag teaming up.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I
is
don't
that what
know.
they're gonna do? I mean, shit.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying. They can't go to Netflix like that. They're gonna bomb and they're gonna be mad.
And I ain't lying, bro. I think Bianca and Jay can beat JD and Cruiserweight, whatever his name is. I think
JD
if they, bro, they bigger. Both of
and
them
Ben
women bigger
Balor.
than both of them men. Yeah, how like man, bro, come on, man. Like what is like why our wrestlers didn't used to look like this when we were younger. Like if you make an action figure, it's gonna look like a miniature action figure. You can't make their action figures the same size as everybody. That ain't gonna be man, let me get off here. I appreciate you for letting me come up. I'm about to go lay
All right, y'all.
down.
I appreciate everybody coming through. Commander, don't worry about it. We're gonna do better next week. I promise. We're gonna do better. We're gonna tell you who and what and when and where. But I appreciate everybody stopping by tonight. Uh we may go live tomorrow to talk about the last game of the week between the Jets and the Bills. And it ain't because if they win or lose. Sometimes it's hard to base a conversation on that one game and make it go all the way through. You know, so sometimes I want to be. I mean, I guess I could talk about baseball because the American League Championship starts tomorrow as the Yankees do go against the I almost said the Commanders, the Cleveland Guardians. um Yeah, that's what. Yeah, if you win them all, you're right. That's why I said nobody could catch you. So we could talk about that tomorrow, if anything, or anything like that. But we may talk anyway because if they fire, if I have my way, Dallas will be firing their coach tomorrow. We'll have to talk about that anyway. But I guess I could come on. I should come on tomorrow to finish the week out. But I just don't like talking about that one game. You know, that one game that finished out the week because we spoke about all of the. Well, I got. But then again, I might have to because that's a division. That's for a division lead anyway. So I don't know, guys. I may do that, or I may wait till Thursday to have the Thursday to start week 7 and have that conversation there. I don't know. Unless something dramatic happens, we're going by ear, right? But I truly appreciate everybody stopping by. Shout out to Coach Sensei D, and his little perfect record. Ladies and gentlemen, I will say this. Y'all look at the community wall. Y'all see what he picked. Y'all run it against what happened today. And y'all gonna see yeah yeah, all right, we might talk, yeah, I might come on and talk about. I think Raw is only 2 hours though. You see what I mean? So yeah, they trying to say that they making it even worse now that I'm thinking about it. Raw 2 hours, it ain't really be nothing to talk about because they ain't doing nothing. But Coach D he had a great week of picking. So far he's perfect. As of right now, he hasn't lost a pick. All of his picks were correct. Uh, he had a good week. Shout out to Coach D. But like I said, as y'all hearing this, if y'all like to try and be perfect, well, not if y'all want to pick like that, feel free to do so. Just as we go through the week, just put what y'all want to put, and we'll add you to the thing. It's just for fun and just to see how well we know our sport. Commander, she's learning, so she's gonna get it together. She'll get it together. She got the first couple weeks good, but she just had a bad week. A lot of us have a bad week, but she's learning. She's just watching. Like, all right, I think that team could win. I think that team could win. Okay, cool. But if anybody else would like to do it, like I said, once I put it up, just make your picks, and I'll add it to the list, and then you could become part of it, and then we'll have that conversation either at that Sunday, like we had it today, because nobody could catch Coach D today, or we'll have it at the Monday if that last game decides who's going to win for the week. But as of this week, Coach D won again. Well, Coach D, he ain't win again. We tied the last week, but he absolutely won this week. He did what the Lions did. He went and crushed the picks. So congratulations to Coach D. Like I said, in the meantime, I truly appreciate everybody stopping by. Until next time, either Monday, tomorrow, or Thursday. It's a strong likely for tomorrow, but definitely Thursday. With that being said, y'all, I'm out. Appreciate y'all.